was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely for football. So are we as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. This is DJ Reed returning. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over first.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Took right. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 58, right over there.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there on the first play of the game. 52 yards.
First and 10 at the 26.
On first down, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his leg. The ball comes out, and that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
Chris Carson, the ball.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On third down, it's Carson. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with fourth down at a yard. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They run forward with Carson, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Rodgers now on first down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 11-yard line.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Rodgers again now. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46.
First down, Packers.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
44-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams.
Keep going, keep running, man.
Touchdown, Packers.
Complete to number
Davante Adams. 56 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
At the 46-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. I can't say that's something you see often, but it worked out for them. Tie game. They try to get the ball back, and they do.
You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to give me a lot of tales about this guy called Old Mo. I never knew who Old Mo was. Now I do. It's Old Momentum, and they want to keep riding it.
Old Mo. Is that a true story? Or?
True story.
Oh, I love your pops. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Wilson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
At the 41-yard line.
Check back. Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. Got it.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Green 80. Mike 58 right there. And come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Now this time Rodgers will throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to run again. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
On the Seahawks' 37-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. He will push his way down to about the 14. A gain of 3, second down.
Great digs on the tackle. It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Seahawks.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
14 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football?
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 69 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Wilson. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of it.
Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now, tie game, I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense in the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter.
First down, Packers.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7 as they got closer to the goal line? A little bit, forced the field goal.
And this carries into the end zone. And that is him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
26-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Looking left side, and it's complete. He's at the 50. 30, 20, 10.
Oh, boy, you ain't got
all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 98 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. And that's the type of play that'll give your sideline some juice. A long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of lightning, isn't it? That suddenness of that play brings everyone to their feet in the stadium, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Give him credit for making that type of a play call. Even more credit for how they executed it.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? 11 yards there, first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
Check 26, check 26.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Steps away to his left. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Wilson to throw. And he finds Penny. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and they're going to face a third down.
3rd and 4.
Now it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's caught by Penny.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. 2nd and long, but you got to finish. Here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Seahawk first down as Wilson finds Lockett. Now Wilson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The end result, 21 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll run on first down. Carson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So the victory here for Seattle, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.